Hi Taurus, I hope that you guys are all doing great. Welcome to your September love reading. I send you all so much love and light. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate it. My name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. So today we're going to take a look and see what's coming in for your love life, Taurus, in September. All right. Experiences you could have, could be who's coming your way, advice from spirit, whatever your messages are. Just know that I only wish you guys all the best in your love life. I truly do. Thank you for joining me for today's reading. Before I begin, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light, the Holy Spirit. Taurus, Sagittarius, very strong Sagittarius, and Leo energy is here. Are you guys thinking of another Taurus? Pisces is also coming through, so a lot of different energies, and even this couple, King and, oh no, they're not a couple. That's funny. Knight of Wands and Queen of Wands. I wonder why I'm mistaking them for a couple. That's weird, because I wonder if any of you are in like a weird place with someone, because even the overall energy is judgment in reverse. That's like, I don't know what to do, I'm confused. And even the moon is in reverse. It's like, where do I go? What do I do? Which direction do I take? Confusion and running out of patience for sure. So are you involved with a Leo, a Taurus, a Sagittarius? Sagittarius's energy is so strong. So if you are like cross watchers here, this energy is definitely for you. But that's what it is. So I feel like some of you could be in a position where you're more vulnerable than you might realize, or maybe you don't want to realize it, because there's something here about this person that I can see in that Knight of Wands energy. So very charming, very, very hard to say no to. And I feel like that kind of makes you weaken your knees at times. Like, okay, so this Knight of Wands, I'm hesitant about that person though, because yes, you can have a lot of fun with them. You can have like an amazing like sex time with this person, if that makes sense. You know, like the physical and sexual attraction, I feel like will be out of this world for you, because it's so flirtatious, it's so passionate, it's sexy, it's all of that, right? But the thing I don't like about this energy is the way that it lacks stability. And that's not a person who's thinking like long term. It's not a person who's thinking really of the other one's feelings and emotions and like daily experiences. It's like we'll have the weekend together, and then throughout the week, like we don't talk and we don't hear from each other. That's what it looks like. And I feel like with the whole energy coming through as like mistaking these two for a couple, I just feel like someone needs to be careful and just be really honest with themselves about what they actually have here. You know, not to be a downer, not to give you guys a bad reading, but I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, oh yeah, this person is going to marry you. You know, that person looks like they're just kind of short term and doing their own thing. And then I see how you guys might be in this place where you do feel very confused by them. This is not clarity by any means. Judgment in reverse and the moon in reverse, because the moon upright is like a very clear path. It's clarity. Judgment is obviously that energy of I know what this is. I understand it. It makes sense. When you see energies like this coming in as the overall vibe in your love life with someone like this, I just see you feeling very confused. And then I also see where you guys are kind of settling. You really are. You're settling on things that are very important to you, like deep down. So the sex is amazing with this person, or like they're super charming, they have a lot of swag, good looking. I see you being very taken by them. It's a very lustful energy. And then I see the way that you do settle, because the Hierophant in reverse is letting me know that things that are important to you, like core things that you want in a partner, that you want out of a relationship, expectations that at one point in time you weren't afraid to have. Because I feel like if you're afraid to come on too strong, you don't want to push this person away. So I see the way that you settle. I see the way that you compromise. I see the way that you want more, you want to ask them for more, but then you're afraid of, well, they become distant or we don't talk. It's not right that you settle and compromise on things that are so important to you, because in the long run, it's not worth it. I just want to stress the importance in the Hierophant's energy. That's like traditionally, what are your traditions? When you think of, even when you were younger, when you thought of what it would be like to be in a relationship with someone, what a serious relationship would look like, the ways that you thought, like, this is how I want to be treated, these core values that you have, even certain spiritual and religious factors for some of you. When it comes to this person's energy, you're really compromising, and I know in the long run, you'll regret it. That's just what the message is to you from spirit. You will regret it, because these are very important things to you. Temperance in reverse shows me, especially, even there's a path on that card as well. And temperance in reverse is like, I'm running out of patience and I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I know you're vulnerable to you're vulnerable, because I see how taken and charmed you are by them. Now, when I talk about vulnerabilities, I don't mean that in an insulting way. I don't mean you guys are not weak. You're not naive. That's not what it is. I just feel like you really like this person. They check off a lot of boxes, but things that are the most important, they're just not bringing that to the table. And I know deep down some of you feel like they're not bringing it to the table. And then I also know how some of you want to press this person and ask them for more, but you're afraid that you're going to push them away when you do it. I wonder if any of you feel like this is a pattern, maybe just in your dating life. If you feel like that it's kind of a heads up to you from spirit that I see this energy coming your way. So is there something like, why does someone like this keep finding you? Do you know what I mean? I mean that, I asked that question so you can just think about, why do I keep repeating the same patterns with like different people? Do you know what I mean? There could be something that you're meant to take away from it, because you can avoid this altogether. You shouldn't have to compromise on things that are this important. If it's important to you that someone that you're dating is in contact with you every day, don't compromise on that. You may have an amazing time with this person, but then I feel like it's only because they pull away from you. So when they give to you, it feels like it's amazing. But then when they pull away and then they're absent and then they come back around, it feels like it's more special. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that term is probably like, is it breadcrumbing? That's what it feels like to me. I'm not gonna just out and out say this person is like a player or they're a bad person at all. I just see that they are someone who is not thinking about things long term. They're in the moment, and maybe they just are not in a place right now where they're ready to be in a commitment. Let's look further into this Knight of Wands energy. I just know that they're so daydreamy. That's the thing. The Seven of Cups is coming in around the Knight of Wands. So, to each his own. If you're looking for something that's very lighthearted, Taurus, if you're looking for something that's more of like a weekend thing, something that you guys get together, it's super passionate but then you're not always in contact, you don't always see this person, then you might want to embrace it. You might wonder if that's what you're looking for, because that's exactly what this person is bringing. But and then, to be fair, since this reading is general, someone may feel this way about you, Taurus, because it's general. So I look at it from both perspectives. So if you are a cross watcher, you may feel like a Taurus is this way with you, and you just can't get this Taurus off of your mind. And I mean, the Seven of Cups, it's a very daydreamy energy. There's a lot of sexuality in that card. There's a lot of fantasy. There's a lot of like growing emotions. It's exciting. It's passionate. I only know that it's an issue because when I see energy like this doesn't feel good. This feels like it's not playing hard to get and enjoying it. It's feeling like I'm lost and I'm not sure and I don't know, and I feel like I'm running out of patience. That's what it feels like. So I think that the message around Taurus's energy is for someone to stop settling. And I don't say that to insult anyone, No, not the person who's just looking for something more lighthearted, or, settling doesn't mean that you should be ashamed in any way. No, it's just I know where I can see it doesn't make you feel good. And the truth is, things that are very important to you in this connection are missing. So I know they check off a lot of boxes because they're so good looking, they're so charming, all of that. I get it because I see that here. But then I know, like, at the end of the day, it's just something doesn't feel right. And it's like, I want more. So that's what's going around you, Taurus. So either it's a message of advice to you to think about what's really important to you, and not compromise on that anymore, especially if it brings you to a place where you feel down and you feel lost and you just are questioning things. That's not a vibe you want to be in. Because, if you're watching this wondering what is the potential outcome with this person, I don't see them thinking of long term right now. I think it's just a person who is living their life and enjoying not being attached, that's what it looks like to me. So that's what's going on around you, Taurus. Someone could feel this way about you and wanting so much more from you. So if you have someone that's kind of like being hot and cold with you, and you're like, what's the problem? We're having a good time. Like, everything's great between us. They're hot and cold with you because they want so much more out of this. That's what it is. I think this person wants a serious commitment. Like, they want direction, and they are looking at a serious relationship as like kind of putting them on the right track. So that could be why they're hot and cold with you, Taurus. Or if you feel like the shoe's on the other foot and you relate to the energies of you want more from them, you have to be very careful, because I see that you're choosing to settle and you're just compromising on things that are too important and in the long run not worth compromising. Okay, Taurus, I love you guys. That is what I have for you. I know not the easiest messages to hear, but like I said, I never know what's going to come through from spirit, but I'll always tell you guys the truth. So, just take the reading if it belongs to you. Okay, I love you so much. I do hope that it was helpful, though. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with someone that you feel will enjoy it. I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, that would be awesome. Thank you so much, Taurus. I love you, and I'll see you in the next reading.